Alright, we've won a toss. We drew the first game. Braithwaite is in the side after making that duck on debut. No Jason Holder today either. He is being rested. Andre Russell has been brought into the side. We're going to have a bowl first and chase, and hopefully that is going to make a difference. And hopefully we can carry on. We played alright in that last game. We didn't play superb, but we played okay. So hopefully we can carry on with that. We've got Braithwaite and Russell who are going to be opening the bowling for us. And we just need, you'd think early wickets are the key. And if we can get them, then we can get this Bangladesh side really on to the back foot. So fingers crossed that we can go and do that here. Fingers crossed that they don't go and continue to smash it to all parts like they are at the moment. Oh dear. I always seem to pick... When I win the toss, I always seem to pick the wrong thing. Every single time. Narayan coming in now. Change of pace. Let's slow it down. Let's get a wicket, boys. Oh, beautiful. First ball again, just like in the last game. Sakaya gone. And this is definitely what is needed after the flying start that they did go and get off to Bangladesh. Don't mind that boundary going there, especially in the power play, but it's all about those wickets and picking them up if we can. I don't know if it's our fielding that's letting us down or what it is, but we just don't seem to quite... We're just not quite clicking, and things just aren't quite going our way. Bravo has been absolutely spanked in his first over. And it looks as though we're going to be chasing another big total here, which I guess is really the story of the career mode. Chasing big scores. It's what we do. It's not what we do well, but it's what we do. Come on, boys. Come on, the Windies. Just not enough dot balls, not enough wickets. There we go. Narayan gets another one. He gets his second. Bravo went for 19 in that first over. Don't think we'll see him back today. Going to bring in Bishu, who was critically underused in that first game. Didn't bowl on that last over. I was actually glad that I did bowl Pollard. Real gutted that we didn't manage to pick up the W. But he bowled exceptionally well in that last over. I think he went for 9 in the end. It was just that 4 off the last ball that did win them the game. Going to keep going with the spin here because it has really pegged it back. Remember, they were going at about 12 runs and over. It has now been pegged back to about 9. So we will take that. And on a pitch like this one is probably better than the one we played on the other day. So hopefully that does mean that we can try and contain them. I would really love... You know, like one of my top order, like one of my top 3 or top 4 to really get a big score. Because we haven't seen it a whole lot, to be fair. Pollard coming in. There's 9 overs left to go. We're going to have to use these bowlers effectively, you would think. Don't know what I'm doing with this field. No clue why we've still got... We've got a guy at a short mid-wicket, a catch and cover, and a first slip. Let's take them out. Let's bring Bishu back in for what I believe is his last over, with a slightly more defensive field, and he gets a wicket first up. So that is good. Good from you, Bishu. That's what we need. We need to keep taking wickets and get, I guess, really the lower and tail in earlier on and get our quicks at them. You know, get at them, get up in their grill, get aggressive. Pollard, why are we bowling with this field? It's my fault because I haven't changed it. And we are just going to continue, you would think, to go for runs. Runs, and more runs. Right, so we've got 6 overs left to go. I'm going to bring back Braithwaite for 1. He did get taken to a little bit in that first over, but hopefully he can come back. The captain, the stand-in captain for today, got Jason Holder as the captain in all 3 formats. I think Braithwaite is actually the captain of the 2020 side for the Windies. I don't think Jason Holder does that job. Let's bring back Russell. I'm not going to use Bravo after he went for 19. I think we just cull our losses there unless we have someone go for a hell of a lot more than that, which I'm really hoping they don't. Outside edge, we've just taken that, well, not just taken that slip out, but we've taken that slip out, and then one goes there, as you know, as happens in cricket. You change the field and they somehow manage to go and hit it there. So there we go. Russell gets, I can't even tell because that there, is that going to, oh there we go, it's going to go away now. He gets his first of the day, and I did just realise that I've mucked this up a little bit. Pollard did bowl well in that last over in the last game, so we're going to use him again to try and restrict as much as possible. 155 for 6 with 4 balls left to go. pretty happy with this position that we're in, to be fair. And Pollard does seem to be turning into a little bit of a death specialist. He's only gone for 5. He's got 1 ball left. And it is going to be a potential. It is actually going to be a run out. So we finished with a run out. We need exactly 160 to chase us down. Now again, I'm going to do what I did last game. Lewis, is, for the time being, is going to be the aggressor. We'll bring Chris Gale down 1 just to see if he can, as I said, try and play a little bit more of the long game. Oh, Lewis, you honestly give me a headache. You know that? You really do give me a headache. Like, what am I meant to do with you? You're an absolute gun player. Like, I can't really afford to drop you because of your potential, and you are still young. You're probably going to be one of the best 2020 players in the world. Braithwaite, what is going on with guys having terrible strike rates against us? I know Braithwaite is a very defensive player, but he's playing 2020 cricket. We cannot afford to have 5 dot balls in a row. I mean, he does get a 4 to finish things off, but it just heaps pressure on the guys that are coming in later on. And it heaps the pressure on this man, Chris Gale. It means that he potentially needs to score a little bit quicker. But again, I just kind of want him, if he can hang around and if he can bat through to at least the 10th over, we are a good chance. Well, I was going to say the 10th over is actually not that far away. It's only 3 overs away. But if he can bat through, I was going to say, please don't run yourself out. I know you're struggling, but I don't want you to run yourself out. What am I trying to say? You've given yourself plenty of time to play yourself in. Now I expect you to play a little bit of catch up and try and get those runs back. But what is it with guys and having terrible strike rates? We saw it in the last episode with Pollard. I think he might have possibly got it up over 100 in the end, but for majority of that innings, his strike rate was about 50, which in 2020 cricket is appalling. That's even appalling in one-day cricket, to be fair. But now I think we can possibly start to go a little bit more aggressive soon. There's 9 overs left, 83 runs required. Braithwaite, that's alright, that's just going to be a single. No run-outs there. But we just need to start hitting some boundaries at a bit more of a frequent capacity. Those back-to-back ones from Gale have definitely helped. And we're just going to move everyone's aggression up just 1. So Braithwaite, again, don't go and get yourself out here, mate. You've done... I mean, you haven't batted great, but you haven't batted poorly. You've kept yourself in, and you've got a chance now to pick it up towards the back end, to score those big runs that I know you're good for. All-time record for West Indies versus Bangladesh, 99 for these two. We will take that, but I want to take the win. I want the win more than the records, to be fair, and Braithwaite is going to have to try and do it for us, as is Chris Gale. We still have plenty of batting left in the tank, which is why I've gone... I'm going to go full aggression on Braithwaite here now as well, because we do need 47 off the last 5, which in 2020 cricket is not out of the question at all. We're going to bring in, a little bit risky maybe to bring in Pollard after the last game, but he did start to tonk it towards the back end, and Braithwaite, that is something you do not do. When you just lose your partner 2 balls before, you do not go and get yourself out. I'm not going to bring in Hope because he's average aggression, very aggressive. What have they got? I think they've got... Alright, I'm going to bring in Braithwaite now. Braithwaite and then Russell. Just to... Oh my god. Honestly. These guys just love to make my life hard. Come on, Pollard. You can come up big for me, son. You and Russell. No, not Russell. Aggressive. Average aggressive. Ambrose. We're still not out of it, to be fair. We need 35 off of an over, 3 overs and a bit. 31 off the last 3. It's not terrible. We still have Hope, we still have Bravo, we still have Narine left to come. We've got Pollard in, who, as I said, has been smacking it all over the place. 22 off of 12. We are heading for another nail-biting finish here. We need, you'd probably say, at least 12 off of this over. At least 12. And Pollard's gone and got himself out. At least he's doubled his strike rate from... Well, he's quadrupled it, actually, from the last game. And Ambrose, this is the time. This is the chance for you to stand up, boy. 11. It's still only 2 a ball. If we get a boundary early on, which I'm hoping is going to be here... Oh, come on, Hope. 9 off 4. 8 off 3, 7 off 2. This needs to go for a boundary, which it has. Means we need 3 off the last ball and we get 1. What do we have to do to win a game in this career mode? We tied last time. We've lost by 1. Oh. I'm honestly stuck for words. I am lost for words. I don't know what else we can do, lads, to get these wins, to get these W's. We are going to have to do something because this series is starting to frustrate me that we can't pick up wins, especially in the 2020 format. That is the format that we target. It's the format that we are absolutely beast mode at, but it has not been shown in this series against Bangladesh so far. Anyway, guys, do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, remember to drop a like. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you aren't subscribed already. Leave me a comment. Always enjoy reading those. Thanks for watching, and until next time, ka kite anoa. See you soon.